Targum Ruth, Ruth 1:1, the fifth part. Kafan chamisha'e b'yomei Yaakov, kafan shetita'e b'yomei Boaz, demit kari ivzan tzadikah, demin beit lechem Yehuda, kafan shavi'a'e b'yomei David, malka de Yisrael. So let's go back to the beginning. Here we have famine, the fifth, in the days of Jacob. Famine, the sixth, in the days of Boaz. And this is interesting. Here we are having Boaz introduced to us in Ruth 1:1 instead of Ruth 2:1 in the actual story. So this is presuming that Boaz is so famous that he's part of this scheme of the 10 famines and everything, that from verse 1 the reader already knows who he is rather than needing to be introduced later. And then here we have the dalet prefix. Here we have the mit, so that helps us to see that this is an itpa'el, participle, masculine singular, from kof, resh, yod, who was called. And this is interesting what he was called. He was called Ibzan the righteous. So Boaz is being equated here with Judges 12:8-10, this Ibzan, the ninth judge of the judges. And there's not much said about him. He's a Bethlehemite. He's being connected with Boaz here. So continuing on, who is from Beit Lechem Yehuda. So he's from Bethlehem. Here we have the famine, and then this would be the seventh right here, in the days of David, the king of Israel. So altogether, the fifth famine in the days of Jacob, the sixth famine in the days of Boaz, who was called Ibzan the righteous, who was from Bethlehem, Judah. The seventh famine was in the days of David, the king of Israel. So, of course, instead of saving David's name for the end, as Ruth, the biblical book, does, here we have David at the beginning. So let's continue reading in this fascinating catalog of the famines.